How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the final episode of Bowser's Fury. Finally, after when did I start this playthrough? I started recording this back in like July or August, and it's taken me this long to actually fully complete the game. These last 5 episodes, I recorded them all in the last, the last day. Okay, I'm still looking for more of these toads here. Interesting. I thought Toadette there would give me something, but I'm still missing a couple toads. Now, yeah, I recorded the last 2 episodes in this one back to back, and then the previous 2, episodes 6 and 7, the day before. So I think I just need that kind of drive back in making videos, just that consistency in recording. That's the main thing, so I don't get super sidetracked and completely forget that I started recording something. Anyways, enough tangenting, enough tangents for today. Although we're definitely going to get into more. We're going to grab some of the last remaining Lake Lapcat shines before we get into Mount Magmeow, which is standing ominously in the horizon over there. That's our main objective for today's final episode. And then we'll be doing the grand finale, the true finale of this game, because there is a new version of the Bowser fight after we get all 100 shines. Now, first things first, I want to get this shine that has definitely eluded me. I remembered where the hell it is. Now, I remember I was talking about, oh, there's no way it's under those ledges there. No, it is. It is under that ledge. There's a toad there, I believe. One of the lost toads that you gotta find and talk to, and then he'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, thanks for helping me out. Question is, I don't remember how to get to it. I think I have to just fall down from the top, if I'm not mistaken. So let's check that out, shall we? Now, how do we get to the top from here? I believe there's a clear pipe, right? Yeah, I was just here last episode. What am I talking about? Oh man, so it's winding down, huh? It's been a short journey, but a fun one. These episodes have definitely gotten a lot quicker ever since I stopped having to fight Fury Bowser every 5 seconds. Or continuing the game and shit. Alright, so let's get off of this shit right here. Let's just hit a wall. Hit the B, and now it should be right underneath where I am, I believe. Let's just make sure that we're lined up correctly. I think it's this ledge here that we gotta drop down into. Yeah, here he is. The fucking elusive son of a bitch. The most hidden shine in the entire game is this stupid toad right here. Oh my god, yeah, okay. You're all happy and shit, but what the hell are you doing here? How did you even get here? Like, we all know that toads can't really jump because you probably played like Captain Toad on the Wii U or Switch or 3DS or whatever console that's on. How the fuck did you just climb up here? Or did you fly? Like, I don't understand. Like, bro has probably been starving up there. Like, what have you been eating? Have you just been eating like scraps of like shit that's been flying up from the very top from the animals? I don't know. Alright, well that's that one. Now, that's all for all of these shines that are around this area. So, all that we got left is everything going around Mount Magmeow, so let's finish this up real quick. But first, of course, it won't be a Bowser's Fury episode without Bowser coming in at the most inopportune times possible. There he is, that son of a bitch. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get the Fury Blocks shine for Mount Magmeow since I haven't cleared the Lighthouse shine, which clears out all the goop that's around it. Oh, thanks for some tail action there. It's very nice of you to do. You shouldn't have. Alright, now, oh my god, he's really coming after me. It's coming in hot. Coming in hot. Like Jack Black in the not Mario movie, the Minecraft movie, although he is in the Mario movie. Although I guess that analogy also makes sense considering he's coming in hot and Jack Black played Bowser in the Mario movie. Anyway, and he spews fire. Alright, well, let's make Mount Magmeow just a little bit more okay, I couldn't dodge that, really. Oh, wait, actually, we can't get the Fury Blocks because it's right there. Actually, no, we can't because there's no platform there. Well, that stinks. No, wait, can we? Maybe we can. Maybe if we like cheese it a little bit. Okay, Bowser, you gonna... Oh, is he just leaving? Oh, he just left. Okay, well, We'll get it later. We got enough time. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have to wait around for too long for him to come back. Alright, so Mount Magmeow. This is the final area of the game. At least I wanted to keep it as the final area. First up, we got Back Off Prince Cat Bully. Or Cat Prince Bully. I don't know. What did it say? Back Off Cat Prince Bully. Okay. So, this definitely feels very climactic. This is like a huge area here. Like, look at this. It's one big mountain we're scaling. It reminds me a lot of, obviously stuff from 3D World, but, I guess my direct comparison would be like Tall Tall Mountain from Mario 64. So obviously while we're doing this, let's oh god, okay, that was close. We're gonna try and get these shards? Yeah. Now what's over here? There seems to be some sort of platform there. Oh, that's where we're gonna end up being with the lighthouse. I wonder if we could just like cheese this and go straight to the lighthouse from here. If we get from like a higher angle, we can maybe cheese this with the Tanuki leaf, but we're not going to do that. We're going to play it safe here. Although I will add some tension because I'm not going to use the Tanuki leaf. Let's give this a little bit more challenge, why don't we? Alright, so let's grab this, and we can go through here too, and we got some little extra coinage. Oh shit, oh god, that was close. Okay, I probably would have been safe if I just stayed on the ledge there. You know, I like how there's like little like side, like, multiple paths you can take to get around these obstacles. It's very nice. This is definitely, like, in my opinion, the best island in the entire game. Sorry, hold on. Up on D-pad. There we go. And I immediately lost it. Wow, I'm really good at this game. There we go. Yeah, this is probably my favorite island in the whole game. Just because of, like, the vibe of it, the music, and, you know, I'm really something special, aren't I? I'm really a special lad. Jesus Christmas. Jesus Christmas. I say that a lot. Instead of saying Jesus Christ, I say Jesus Christmas. Okay, I keep my shards here. My shites here. Now, I believe there is actually a shard I missed over down here. It's a little bit hidden. You know what? How about we get a fire flower? Because we never actually used the fire flower, do we? How do we get this? We clearly have to go around the island somehow and drop down on some sort of platform. I just don't know where that platform is. I don't know why, but my ears are ringing like crazy right now. Maybe just because of all the crazy action going on Mount Magmeow. Alright, let's go around here and quickly grab this first shard. Nice. And now back on the platform. Oh my god, that was close. Bowser shouldn't be coming out while we're doing this mission. If he could come out right as soon as we're done this, that'll be very perfect, because then we can actually easily get those fury blocks out of the way and not fall into the goop. Alright, we gotta go through all of this again, man. Not that I mind, because this is a very fun level. You know what, let's just completely avoid this dude. He's not gonna hit us as long as we're quick about it. Man, another thing I love about this game, it's... obviously, like, you can do the ground pound jump and, like, the somersault here. It feels very natural in this game, considering how it's open world, and how these moves came from Mario Odyssey. That was one of my favorite things. That, like, there is no reason at all, if you have this version of the game, to go back to the Wii U version whatsoever. Because, like, anything that's exclusive to the Wii U version was tied with Miiverse, which you can't use anymore, of course. Like, there was, like, the ghosts that would, like, run around and level with you. Oh, where does this pipe go? And there was like the Miiverse posts in the middle of the thing as well. That takes me to the start? Oh wait, I can go back. Okay, I thought it was about to disappear for a second. Okay, that's cool. There's like a little checkpoint that you can take. I think it's the only level that actually has a checkpoint, probably because it's the biggest one. But yeah, like the stuff that just for 3D World, not even counting Bowser's Fury in the equation, 3D World added so much on the Switch version that just makes it easily definitive. Obviously these like movesets are like I can't think about playing this game without them anymore. Now let's just duck down real quick, and there's probably a shard here. Yeah, there is. Okay, very sneaky shard. I like that one. So we have to do some wall jump action into some ducking, using a lot of our mechanics here. And before we continue on here, let's break this POW block here. Can I break this shit? Let's try somersaulting. There we go, and that's our last shine, or shard shine. Alright, already this video is off to a very fun start. That gets, I don't think, no, it doesn't get all the goop away. We actually have to do the lighthouse shine for that one. It'd be a little bit too convenient if any shine would do. Oh god, okay, woo, lord. Oh, what was I saying? Fucking yeah. Well, like I was saying, the moveset, obviously, the movesets they add are very nice. The colored in stamps are also very cool. But the main thing that the Switch version has over the Wii U version, in my eyes, is the game speed. Just like the characters moving around like a good amount faster than the Wii U version. Like if I went back and played the Wii U version now, I would feel like I just feel so sluggish, man. Especially since like I haven't played a solo playthrough of the game myself yet on Switch, but I did do a dome playthrough of it, and it was a lot of fun. Although like the movement speed definitely made it a little annoying with a certain Blue Toad character who kept running ahead when we were trying to do things. Yeah, I'm never gonna let it go, Squab. I'm never gonna let it go. Anyway, shit, let's just deal with Cat Prince Bully. I like how we have a little refight against this dude, because this is probably like one of the more forgotten about boss fights in the game in my eyes. Oh god. Might actually have to wait for Fury Bowser, because I don't want to just... We can't leave without grabbing this shine, damn it. Okay, Fury Bowser, he could have come a little bit later. That would have been nice. I'm actually going to keep this shot. This would make for a really cool thumbnail. I might use this shot as the thumbnail, man. Holy shit. You know, as for when I'm going to upload this series, like, currently it's May 11th, or technically May 12th, now that it's midnight. But, I'm probably going to upload it end of May, and then have it seep into, like, my Deltarune videos as kind of like a side thing. Because obviously I'm going to be covering Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 once those come out, which I'm very, 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 very excited for. Ooh, here's the last cat here. Why don't we grab this guy? And I'm assuming, yeah, we don't have to do that whole thing again. God, I'm getting hiccups now. Not a good time for hiccups. Not when recording a video. I've had some traumatic experiences regarding hiccuping in videos. In fact, our most viewed Sunshine video over in the Dome is just called, like, Hiccups Return or some shit. Now, oh no, I didn't mean to fucking throw you like that. Where are you going? Get back here. Don't fucking run away. And that, finally, this story arc we started like 2 episodes ago is complete. That's our last Mama Cat shine here out of like the 3 that are in the game. There we go, Lost Kittens in the Wasteland. And that should be like one of the last random... There's like 3 more Lake Lap Cat shines left to get. So why don't we clear those out while we wait for Fury Bowser to come back around. Since the water around the lake should be cleared up now. Just dive straight in. Oh, there's a rabbit here too. It's get into some rabbit season, why don't we? Plussy, where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's just kind of slowly trudge our way over there. Only 6 shines left to go. This is probably going to be like one of the longer episodes of the series, if I had to guess, considering how we're going to have to do the final boss again. Well, let's go straight for that rabbit. He's already got a crazy head start. Holy shit. If we can get the dash panel, this will make it way easier. Yeah, oh my god, we almost got it. But this rabbit is turning these corners like crazy. But I got some crazy turning myself here. Oh my god, the jukes. The jukes are insane. You're really gonna run around the whole island, huh? And I'm assuming I don't want to touch that lava from the side. There we go. That's our last rabbit shine too. Wasteland Rabbit Place tag. Now, where could these last 2 shines be? Could it be on the... I doubt it would be on the mountain itself. Maybe it's somewhere around. Let's check back around here, because I think there was something we missed. Let's just, like, look in the little cracks here. No, interesting. Would it be on up top, maybe, or, like, right behind? No, it wouldn't be right behind, because we already got some of those there. It has to be on the actual island itself, which is... a little confusing to say the least, that there would be a shine on the island, even though it's a lake shine. There is a shine just hanging out here, though. What kind of shit is this? Ooh, one of these, huh? Wait, is that one of these? No, I think I already got this one. Yeah, no, it's up further north. Am I looking in the right direction? It can't be this, can it? Maybe it's like a race one that I just haven't hit the switch for. So let's look around then. But while I'm doing this, let's just talk about some random stuff today. I mean, I don't really have anything I want to talk about right now, so I'm kind of just talking off the dome here. You know, that kind of adds credence to calling our multiplayer channel the Dome, because we're talking off the dome, and when we mean talking off the dome, we're sharing one brain cell and just screaming. Where the fuck? That's right, the hard F. Is that shine there? Wait, where'd it go? What the fuck? Is it one that's just like floating around? Or what the hell is going on? Oh, there's an island. Oh, I see. That's where it is. So we have to go to the very top there. Oh, okay, okay. And that's those two. So then what's the last one there? Alright, whatever. Let's continue with Mount Magmy out here. Let's do a top Mount Magmy. I'm assuming we're going to the very, very top now. So obviously the lighthouse one was the Prince Bully one. Okay, now we have switch blocks to deal with. Now this was a mechanic introduced in 3D World, and one that has some of the more tricky levels in the entire game. Couple that with these piranha plants, which are not hard to deal with at all. These enemies are actually like very fun to fight in base 3D World. Now you know what where they're not fun to fight? In the 3D World theme stages in Mario Maker 2. Holy shit. That's another game I gotta play at some point on this channel. I want to do a playthrough of the story mode and just kind of take a look at everything extra. Okay, let's just abandon ship here, because you know what we gotta do now. We gotta take the chance to get those Fury blocks out of the way, which are right here. So plus see, I'm gonna abandon you real quick, and we're just gonna chill out here and wait. Oh, there's like a nice little platform here. Hey Bowser, how's it going? You're looking as edgy as usual. You gonna blow some fire my way? Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, that was a cool camera angle. And let's grab it. Nice. That's the last of the shines we need Fury Bowser for, thank god. That lights the lighthouse a little bit more. Now we only have 2 more left for Mount Magmeow to collect. So let's go back and get that top one. Also, if you notice, this music is what I've been using for the end card music in these videos. I believe. I haven't actually edited a single one yet. I just have the music downloaded, ready to go for when I do edit these. I'm just focusing on editing the rest of like Castlevania Art of Sorrow, Kirby, and Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, not the rest of Sonic Adventure 2, because I still have to do all the extra stuff in that game, but I'm gonna wait a bit to do that, because obviously Deltarune is coming. Deltarune is waiting, as they say in the trailer of that game. God, ooh. You know, I am like thinking about it like now, I am really itching for a new 3D Mario, because not counting this game, obviously this is a fully fledged 3D Mario in my eyes. But if you don't want to count it, the last 3D Mario was Odyssey. And Odyssey was quite a long time ago. Oh god, we gotta redo this because we missed the goddamn block. Cool. But obviously, like, I guess Donkey Kong Bonanza is supposed to fill in the shoes of the new 3D Mario game. But, you know what, like, I want to see my boy Mario. We'll probably eventually see a new 3D Mario. I would guess either it's going to be announced for, like, holiday this year, or sometime during 2026. And we're definitely getting a new Smash Bros. Game soon. Like, I cannot wait. I mean, I'm not itching for a new Smash Bros. As much as I am for a new 3D Mario, because Ultimate is, like, Ultimate's got everything, man. But I obviously I'm going to be looking forward for a new Smash Bros. Game, because it's, you know, Smash Bros. The Smash Bros. Hype cycle is something that no other game has, in my opinion. Alright, now we actually get to scale around. We get to scale the mountain like that. That's pretty cool. Again, more credence to the fact that it reminds me of Tall Mountain from Mario 64. That's the top Mount Magmeow. It's finished. And before we head back down, what we're going to do is we're going to actually wait for this island to come back, I believe. It looks like there's like a little wall there we have to climb. I'm assuming it's over here on this platform we gotta be on, because that looks too suspiciously climbable. And I bet you anything we need the fucking cat bell, which means there's probably some item thing, yeah. Alright, Bowser Jr., you don't do much in this game since it's not 2-player that I'm playing right now, but you can do your job. Oh, actually, a fucking clear pipe. Or not clear pipe, but gold pipe. Didn't expect to see this here. Can you please give me a fucking cat bell so I can get that shine, please? Thank you very much. God, I've been having a bit of a nostalgia wave for 3D World recently. Because obviously, I have a lot of nostalgia for the Wii U generation. Obviously, I played 3D World once I got my Wii U, but I didn't get my Wii U until like around 2015 when Mario Maker came out. That was like the main seller for me back in the day. I feel Fury Bowser's approaching. Where's the island at? Should be around here. Actually, where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is. It's coming. But yeah, I grew up with the Wii U generation mainly through watching Let's Plays of the games on Wii U. Mainly from We Like to Pray. I watched a lot of their Wii U launch Let's Plays. I remember the day the Wii U launched and they dropped those videos, I was so hyped. I was like, oh, I can see this console that I can't afford because I'm like fucking 10. Or hell, actually, I probably was 10. But I was born in 02. And the console came out in 2012. And I was probably actually like 10. I was 10 years old and 3 months, I believe. If I'm doing the math correctly. Okay, we gotta somehow survive this while, okay, here we go. Shit. Okay, grab the cat. And then climb up. Alright, there we go. That was quick. Or that was close, not quick. Nice. But yeah, like a lot of my nostalgia for the Wii generation came from watching their Let's Plays. You know, at the launch there was New Super Mario Bros. U, Nintendo Land, and then obviously 3D World was big. I loved their Let's Play of that. I'm pretty sure I watched the full thing of it. And I remember just like I would download the videos on my iPod Touch and watch them through there, and it was just so magical, just to me, just the vibe of it, because it was like around Christmas time when I saw the game, like the playthrough of it. It was probably like around November or so. It just had that kind of Christmassy vibe with its like big band jazz kind of soundtrack. Anyway, let's shoot ourselves all the way back down here and get the last shine, I believe, on Mount Magmeow. Or, okay, well, we still have a hidden shine that we haven't found yet. But we might as well do this one while we have the chance, and then we'll look for the hidden shine later. I think it's the last toad we're looking for. Ooh, a switchboard challenge. How many seconds we got? 20 seconds. That's going to be a little bit crazy with the amount of stuff we're going to have to avoid here. But we got this easily. But yeah, some other Wii U games I was very nostalgic for back in the day was, just through those Let's Plays. Wii Party U was definitely a big one, which is why, you know, I was very excited to do a Let's Play of that in the Dome. And you know, a bunch of other stuff. Smash Bros, everything. I grew up more with 3DS, because I got the 3DS a little bit earlier. I got the 3DS in 2014, when Smash came out. And that was also a lot of fun times. That's how I became friends with, you know, our boys, Squab and Sonic Guys, or Kyle and Mike, who are co-commentators on the Dome. We've been friends for fucking over a decade, man. We go way back into becoming friends thanks to fucking Smash 4 of all things. Anyway, I've probably told that story before plenty of times, but it's a story I like telling. Now we gotta look for, like, a Toad, I think. I gotta imagine this last shine is that Toad that we're looking for. But I have no clue where it can be. All I know is that he's near the back somewhere there. He's probably in, like, some crazy random ledge that we gotta look for. So let's do exactly that. Alright, thankfully the switch blocks are gone. We don't have to deal with that. But that doesn't mean this is gonna be easy. Because I have no clue where the guy is. And I'm also very terrible at this game. Did I mention that? I probably mentioned that quite a bit, have I? Get on that bitch. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, hey, Bowser, you're here to make this one even harder on me. Great. You're very cool. You're a very cool fella. Very cool fella. Where the... Are you serious? Can the switch... Okay, fucking Christ, man. Okay, I gotta reset the goddamn switch platform now. Alright, Plessy, let's go for a little ride. Let's just take a little bit of a stroll around Bowser. Just a big ass over here. And then we'll come back to the island here. Oh my god, the lag is very awesome. See, the lag just adds some extra challenge to this area. See, oh my god. Pixels. Plain pixels. Oh man, my I don't know why, but my chest suddenly started doing that thing where, like, you know, you ever, like, eat too much, like, carbs or bread or whatever, like at once, or like maybe like you swallow too much at once and your like chest kind of feels a little like strange. Not, it doesn't like hurt, it just feels like uncomfortable. Well, I guess in a way, I guess hurting is uncomfortable. Yeah, while we're doing this, there is something funny I wanted to talk about. Something interesting, actually. See, I'm a student of psychology over at where I go for university, and I'm really cool with that wall there. And I'm taking an online class right now, and I just want to mention, I really hate it when there are like group discussion boards on online classes in university. It sucks. I hate them so much, doing those stupid things. How much you want to bet there's like a hidden block here that we gotta climb up? No. I just hate those boards because like it's always just like lazy ass students just posting AI generated garbage, and it's always just a mess. It's always just a goddamn mess, and I don't know why they keep doing them. I guess because it's easy for professors just to do that. It's kind of like, oh, it's an interactivity kind of thing. But I don't know. I just hate doing them because it's always just like responding in the same ways to the same fucking questions. Because how many times you're going to answer a question that's kind of objective? Now, the one I did have for this online class though was kind of interesting, talking about attention spans and attention deficits and kind of how do you quantify that. And I came to kind of an interesting solution about it. I was thinking like, okay, well, like, I was thinking about like, is there any point in time where you don't need attention for a task in, oh shit, I bet you anything that's what we gotta do to get that toad. We gotta hit that switch there. Shit. But like I was saying before I got sidetracked, is there any moments where you're not gonna need to have attention? And I was thinking, oh well, sleeping, right? Because like sleeping, you're like unconscious. But sleeping, it's also like technical there, because technically you still do have attention. Because when you're sleeping, you still do kind of like hear like and sense your surroundings. And of course, there are dreams where you can be aware in a dream, and there is attention going on in there, especially, you know, lucid dreams and stuff. But I think, in my opinion, the closest you can get to having, like, the closest you can get to zero attention in your waking life is if you're, like, drugged on, like, anesthetic or laughing gas or something, like some sort of, like, tranquilizer kind of drug. Because I was just thinking back to when I got my wisdom teeth removed 5 years ago, and I was under some, like, you know, laughing gas anesthetic and stuff, and I was just, like, there are parts where I was aware of my surroundings and paying attention to shit. Like, you know, it also, like, attention is such a weird word to define, because, like, how do you define attention? Like, are you define it by, like, your focus on something, your investment in something, or, like, you know what I mean, your awareness of something? Before we do this out, this was the thing, right? No, wait, what the fuck? The layout switched here. Weird. Okay, well, let's keep going, I guess. Okay, well, maybe over here there's something going on. No, interesting. But yeah, that's my whole psychology rant there, guys. It's probably, if you're not into psychology, it kind of sounds boring, but whatever. Psychology, I think, is very interesting, and I like talking about it. I mean, that's why I took it as my major to begin with, because I find it very enjoyable. Now, okay, I bet this, like, toad, if this is a toad I'm looking for, I bet he's somewhere on this mountain, and I just don't see him yet. Is there, like, a platform? Oh, there he is! There we go! Finally! Getting chased around by a conker man. There we go. Hey, yo, Blue Toad, my boy Kyle from the Dome, what's good? Toad Brigade Hot Pursuit, that's our final shine! We now have all 100. Congratulations, you collected all of the cat shines. A message is ringing out from the Gigabell. You are ready. Go, cleanse the beast of its fury with your full power of the cat shines. And immediately, they don't waste any time. Now Fury Bowser's coming after us. Now, I think the closest Gigabell we got is the one, okay, well, first off, let's do a little bit of a risky hop here. And hop right onto Plussie's back. And now, Go straight to that Giga over there. Oh god, Bowser's... Okay, the music's getting a little... I think the music actually changed. So, if you didn't see it there for a second, Bowser's getting a little bit scarier. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna scale the lighthouse. Let's get like a nice look at him real quick. Got it. Yeah, he has white hair now. He has transformed into Ultra Instinct Bowser. That's the final boss we got here. He looks fucking awesome like that, man. There's no way there isn't some Ultra Instinct, you know, not like inspiration involved here. All right, now it's time for the true final boss, guys. This one's very fun. It's also pretty tricky, but it's very, very fun. Let's do this. Let me take a drink of my G Fuel before we get started, though, because I have just a little bit left of it. It's the Sonic Peach Rings flavor, if you're curious about that. Alright, let's do this. Now, his health bar is also bigger, so this is a full-on fight we gotta deal with here. And yeah, he is pretty goddamn tricky. He's gonna throw everything at us this time around. And yes, we also do have a new version of the final phase of the final fight that we did back in episode 5, although this is more episode fight since we're doing the final fight. I'm not going to name it that, though, but hey. Alright, so we did a little bit of damage on him there, but not that much, so we're still going to have to hit him quite a bit. So we're just going to want to play the safe game here. He's going to drop on us a bunch. Oh my god, that was very cool, game. Thanks for that one. Let's hit a ground pound. Thank you. Now, let's start a Giga Bell behind us. There is one over there. He looks even more like Sephiroth now that he has white hair. Oh god, he is coming for me. I do kind of want to play Final Fantasy VII on the channel at some point. I've never actually played it myself, so I'd be doing like a blind playthrough of the PS1 version. Or I could just play the remake, I don't know. I'd rather play the PS1 version first though, since a lot of people say like you should probably play that one since it has a different story. And it kind of hinges on your expectations of what the original story is like. I don't know why I'm having this huge tangent while I'm fighting this giant beast. Obviously because the fucking Sephiroth has music here. Oh my god, he's throwing everything all at once. Okay. Bitch, eat this shit. There we go. Okay, nice. Now we just gotta hurry up and get to him. Because he's a little far away. There we go. He's almost halfway done here. Just wait around and make sure. Big old Bowser, you good, boy? You good? I don't know, I'm treating him like a fucking dog all of a sudden. Okay. Oh my god. See, this one's tricky to dodge because of like the landing leg when you like jump. Just kind of takes a second. You're like always barely able to avoid his shockwaves, and it's like slamming down shit. God, I love the fact that you fight on like the whole platform, so you can jump on top of them. This is like one of the coolest parts of this whole game. Just to cement like the whole open world idea that you get to fight on the open world as like a big playground is so nice. It's like one big like old style Godzilla set from back when, you know, back when they'd make like old Godzilla movies, like they'd make like miniature cities. Not just a Godzilla, of course, but it kind of, that's how it kind of feels like. It feels like one big like miniature open world when you're this giant. Oh god, there he goes, all the way up there. And I like how this like giant wall that we had to like surf around like for the whole game, that we couldn't get to until like the 3rd or 4th episode. We can just jump up there. Just jump, that's it. Alright. Oh my god, that's not a fun spot to be in, Bowser. How the hell did you get up there? Bro is floating. Is there any more of these sticks that we can grab, or these pillars, I guess? Not sticks, they're way thicker than sticks. Okay, not that one, but we can grab this one. Fuck you, bitch. Really try to sneak up on me like that? Hell nah. He should be one hit now. Let's go. So you gonna have any last minute gambits here going on? Any last attacks? Any desperation moves? Bowser. Bowser. Alright. Ooh boy, okay, he's shooting a lot of fire, a lot of crazy shit, but let's snipe him with this. Nice. To make this more fitting, let's jump on the tower and hit him with a crazy attack. combo that into a ground pound. There we go. That's phase 1 down. That's the Ultra Instinct phase done. But that's just the beginning of it, guys. Because of course, we still gotta fight his, like, big, like, enraged fury mode on Plessy, which I'm very excited, because this is where it gets very difficult and interesting. We're already at 35 minutes for this episode. This is easily gonna be the longest one, because I don't think a single one of these episodes has gone over, like, I don't think a single one of these episodes has hit the 40-minute threshold. This one easily will, but it's the finale, so you know it's fitting. There he is. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna turn up the music here because I love this remix of the Bowser theme. With the 3D World Bowser theme. Yeah, the 3D World Bowser theme is probably my favorite version of, like, my favorite iteration of a Bowser theme song. Alright, let's do this shit one last time. Okay, that could be, that's also thumbnail bait there, man. God, what do I do for the thumbnail? Mount Magmeow or this? I don't know. Alright, let's do this. No wasting any time at all. Now, if you remember the last fight, we had to chase him on Plessy like this and hit that giant Gigabell orb that he has. But he is way, way more aggressive now. Okay, where did Plessy go? Plessy? Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, he is way more aggressive in this version of the fight. Look at how menacing he looks with that, like, red background. Holy shit. Just look at his ass. Yeah, so he... Oh, I keep pressing the trigger. Plessy, I'm so sorry. It's why that it should be pressing the dive under. God. It's just tripping me up. I don't know why. Yeah, so there's a lot more of these pillars that we gotta dodge. And he's just way faster in general with his attacks. Okay, there's hit number 1. I believe it's 4 hits to deal him in. Or maybe they raised it to 5 just because this is the final fight. Okay, straight off the bat with more flames pillars. Jesus. It's once he gets to the final attacks where he starts... Okay, yeah, this shit where you have to dive under. Like, I don't even know how I didn't take any damage there. Because, like, look at this. Look at what's happening here. Oh my god. And now we're going up to where the ship is once again. He's just waiting there. Just waiting for us. And now we gotta just dodge all the way around. Thank you for the power up. Dodge all the way around all this. God, the vibe here of this fight is just really incredible. One easily, maybe not one of the coolest vibes for a Bowser fight. Honestly, one of the coolest vibes for a Bowser fight is easily the final fight in a Super Mario Galaxy 2. But the main complaint everyone has with that fight is that it's way too short for what it is, especially with how good the final boss music is. Also, I almost perished right there. If I didn't have that power-up, I'm going to just use another one just in case. If I didn't get that power-up just when I did, I would have lost and have to redo the whole fight over again. That would have sucked. Alright, dodge all this again. Oh my god, you barely can't. You have to, like, be really good with your timing to not... Like, look at that. Look at that shit, dude. That's insane. That's insane to dodge it. I mean, you could probably jump over it. Actually, no. Plus, he jumps way too low. But still. Is this only our second hit now? No, it's not even our second hit. We're still chasing him, dude. Dude, how quickly do you want me to dive under, man? Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Relax. Yeah, okay. Taunt all you want. Let's get our second hit in finally. Our third hit. I forgot if we got a second hit in there. Let's just treat it like it's the second hit, and we'll be surprised if we beat him in the next hit. Shit. Oh god, that was close. Alright, back up for lap number 2 here. Jesus Christ, dude. That is tricky as all hell. Let's use a boomerang flower, because why not? It doesn't matter what power-up we have when we're on Plessy. Oh, how did I do that? How did I do that? Oh, Lord. Alright, he definitely has one more hit left in him. Oh, God. Oh, no. That was not very good timing at all for myself. And there we go. He's down. That was, yeah, very, very tricky. Like, I would love to see someone's definitely done a damageless run of that, but it's probably one of the trickier no-damage boss fights in the entire series, just because of how precise you have to be with your dives to dodge all those pillars. I was surprised I was able to hold it for that long. Jesus Christ. And we roll the credits once again. It's the same credits that we saw, or the same end cutscene that we saw beforehand. But we might as well watch the cutscene once again, just for funsies. Because it is, bro, even the cloud over there looks like a cat. I just noticed that. Maybe that was not intended, but it's funny that even the clouds look like cats in this overworld. Bowser's like, oh, yo, I was on that vent, dude. Oh my god, remind me never to fucking experiment with the shit in Kamek's potion shop, man. Cause that was just straight up pure, unadulterated fentanyl. God, I love the music in this cutscene, this like Three Stooges ass, like silent movie soundtrack. God. God, I love that little, like, twinge of Bowser Jr.'s Galaxy theme. I mean, it basically is just Bowser Jr.'s main theme, because he didn't really have a theme song in Sunshine when he was introduced. There's also, like, the boss fight theme in New Super Mario Bros. DS, but that doesn't really count. His main theme is definitely Mario Galaxy, because they also reused that in, like, some Mario parties and stuff. Anyway, that's it for Bowser's Fury, guys. This was definitely a very interesting project. Haven't done, you know, half of it in just the last 2 days. And I'm very glad to have done it. I definitely had a lot more fun the last 2 days probably than I did in the first 5, because I think I definitely found my groove with commentating a little bit. You know me, I'm always striving to improve my commentary, and I think, you know, this is one of my better efforts. Definitely way better than Mario 64, that's for sure. And now that we're 100% done, we get to see all these nice drawings again on these credits. I love them. It's very nice. This fucking Mr. Bean ass music. But yeah, this game is definitely one of the most interesting Mario games to come out of the last decade. It was definitely a big surprise when it got shown off and I saw like gameplay of it. Because I didn't actually play the game until late 2022, and man, it was just a good time all around. This is definitely a game that, like, also it's very fitting for different seasons. Like, it's a very summer-like game, but I also think it's also very fun to play during the winter, because I think I mentioned before it has this kind of like Arctic summer aesthetic that I like a lot, where it could fit in both settings, kind of like how Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze works. Has that, what I call, Arctic summer setting. As weird of a term that might be. But yeah, this game having a lot of Sunshine references, being built off the 3D World engine, being fully open world like Odyssey and 3D World, and obviously, you know, or not Odyssey 3D World, Odyssey and 64. And, you know, little twinges of Galaxy here and there. It's almost like the culmination of like all, not really the culmination of all the 3D Marios, but it takes little elements here and there of every 3D Mario game ever made. And I think that is very cool, and I would love to see a sequel to this at some point, a sequel to this idea. I'd probably want an Odyssey 2 more than I would want a Bowser's Fury 2. But, you know, if they ever decide to do a sequel to this game, I would not complain at all. We get a little 100% painting there. It's very nice. But yeah, this playthrough, this Let's Play was a lot of fun to do. It was definitely a lot of fun to come back to this game again and just experience it again. And I was not really blind, but I was, you know, remembering a lot of things again. And it's very fun to do so with you guys. And I definitely want to do more Mario games in the future, mainly 3D Mario. And for completing this game 100%, we now get a new outfit for the regular cat suit, which matches our Giga outfit. So now we got Super Saiyan Mario over here. And even Bowser Jr. changes to be his like little cat form that we saw in that end credits scene there. It looks very nice. Now, unfortunately, there isn't really anything to do in the overworld post-game after 100% after that. It's just a nice little aesthetic thing we got going on, a little skin. But let's go back atop one of the lighthouses and kind of just look around this whole island. Just look at our whole journey from this point on. Yeah, we could actually talk to Toadette again now that all the Toads are back. She doesn't really give us anything, but it's kind of cool to see all the Toads together once again, the whole Toad Brigade. That reminds me, I gotta play through Captain Toad at some point. Not a Let's Play just yet. I do want to play, because I never actually beat Captain Toad before on Wii U or Switch. I want to just chillax and play that for the first time, and then maybe in the future I'll do a playthrough of the Switch version, and that'll include like a blind playthrough of the DLC that's on the Switch one. I'll start by playing the Wii U version myself, and then play the Switch version with you guys. How does that sound? That probably won't be for the near future, but hey. Yeah, Amiibo. I could get items or special things. I don't really care. I think if you use the Bowser Amiibo in this, it tells you where some of the shines are. If you haven't like done like the 50% threshold yet. Kind of like how the Bowser Amiibo works in Mario Odyssey. Anyway, let's get a nice little shot of us just kind of looking across from this lighthouse. I mean, this is fine. Just look at all these islands we went through. Look at all this fun stuff we've done this whole journey, even though I kind of forgot half of it, like half of this video's experience of me playing them, because like I recorded those back last year. But that's besides the point. You guys might not, you might actually feel the difference in commentary, but that's besides the point. Anyway, let's end off this video because it's very long, and I got some 100 line to play because that game is a lot of fun. You guys should definitely play it. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. I don't know why I'm selling out here for a game. I'm not being paid to sell out. It's just really good. And I got work tomorrow. That's probably the more important thing. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching my Let's Play of Bowser's Fury, and I'll see you on the next one, whatever 3D Mario I do next. It's probably Super Mario 64 Land, and then obviously there's like Donkey Kong Bonanza and like a bunch of Switch 2 stuff on the horizon. Anyways, this has been Danception, and see you guys in the next one.